Oh, you you looking at me? Well, of course you're looking at me. Welcome back. So, thank you guys again for joining me this week. Um, Honestly, I think I'm gonna just jump straight into it. This actor is one that, let's be honest, you read the description, you know who it is, you read the title. We all can agree that this actor definitely should have won an Oscar way prior to when he did. And that, of course, is going to be Leonardo DiCaprio, man. Yo, there's no way I'm going on the list of actors and he's not on this list. It's just no. No, I could never do there would never be another like actor that would respect me, I feel, if he was not on this list of shout outs. Because I mean, just like why not? We're talking someone who was hustling from the very beginning, dropping movies like hot fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking hot potato hot. You know, little baked potato hot. Throw a little sour cream, some cheese, some onions, some chives. You know what I'm saying? If for all of you who don't, chives are onions. They're wild onions. That's those are chives. The little sprout. Even when you like let an onion sit in your fridge for too long and it kind of start growing that grit, that's chives. Yeah, they're onions. Type of onion, a growing onion. We're focusing too much on onions. But you know what? Recently, I read a comment. Thank you guys so much for commenting on these videos. I really appreciate it. I get a good laugh out of them. I recently read one that said, I make myself laugh. And that could not be more true. It's I don't know what it. I'm just really the funniest person you know, and I know, of course, but also you. Don't at me because I am the funniest person you know. Yeah. Regardless, back to Leo DiCaprio. Hold on, I got a little bit comfortable. Got a little too My bad, Leo. If you're watching this, Leo again. Whoa, my bad. All right. Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio, if you're watching this, apologies for getting a little too comfortable, going on a nickname basis. That's my bad. But, all due respect, you're one of the greatest to ever do it. And yeah, as I said earlier, everyone knows you should have been winning Oscars left and right, up and down. I don't know why I keep snapping, but it just felt right, all around. It's just, I mean, you put out so many masterpieces. And then not only that, to be able to improvise the way you do on set is just incredible. Like stuff that we wouldn't even think wasn't a part of the movie will come back. And I know you all have seen it too, where you go back and retrace steps and like watch a YouTube video or something on it, and someone points out, "Hey, yeah, this wasn't scripted." Leonardo DiCaprio, bro, you kill it, man. You first of all, everybody's gonna fan girl or boy over, of course, Titanic. Um, Watched it once. I'm sorry, it's romance isn't. I'm more of an action, storytelling kind of guy. But we'll get into more. We'll get into more. But Titanic, although I saw it once, gotta be one of the greatest performances I've ever seen in the retelling of that story. And you and Rose and everyone, of course, there's that big debate about her, being on the door, and there being plenty, and we can't lie. All right, so the movie gassed it. The movie had to have gassed it up a little bit, like the true story, because ain't no way could it be me. Ain't no way there's a door, a massive plank of wood that big. and both of y'all can't fit on that thing, and she just gonna let you die, bro. Ain't no way somebody love you that much and let you die. Bro, that's an L way to go. That is an L. There's no other way to put it. But still should have won an Oscar for that wonderful performance. Respect to that movie. But if there's any movie, I think, and okay, look, you got your Oscar for the movie Revenant, which, my goodness, that's also, I gotta say, that's tough. That's tough. Top 10, top 5, top 10, top. Okay. We're going to categorize this. Top 5 Oscar winning movies by an actor for me. So I have a top 5. We won't get into that yet. That can be in another video. But I have a top 5 movies that won Oscar awards by actors, and Revenant is one of them. But I personally, I really, really liked Gangs of New York. Some of y'all might not know that movie. It's a little bit older. You gotta backtrack a little bit on that one. But Gangs of New York was a poppin' movie. I was like, yo, this is super legit. Like, why didn't I? Matter of fact, it happened when I was on a church trip. You know what I'm saying? We was like chilling. We was going to an event, you know, as a big old group, and somebody tossed that movie on. They was like, yo, hey, look, how many of y'all have seen Gangs of New York? And I was like, Gangs of New York? I mean, look, what's up? What's up with it? I can say I was not expecting, you know, that movie. But regardless, it was a fantastic movie. It was thrilling. It was action packed. The storytelling was incomparable, and you know, just the back and forth without spoiling anything. And then I can't say too much without spoiling anything. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend watching it. You as well, Mr. DiCaprio, I recommend you watching that movie. If you're seeing this, man, look, it's just let it go. Just let it happen. Just let this happen. Okay. I mean, just a great movie overall. The story was super original. I loved it. I mean, you could relate it to something that's a little bit more current, Peaky Blinders. If you haven't seen that show, I'm over here. Hey, hello. Can I get sponsors? Hey, check me out. Check me out. I'm shouting out a lot of stuff. Views, you know what I'm saying? You know, a little residual pay, yeah, for people watching it. Can somebody sponsor me, please? Anybody? Look, it could be McDonald's. I get down with some chicken McNuggies, okay? But regardless, let's stay away. Well, let's not stay away entirely. Sponsor me, please, someone. But anyway, fantastic movie. That's the best relation I can give it is Peaky Blinders. And it's a movie instead of a series. Absolutely awesome job. But also we all gotta give credit. Yeah, you know, you had to do what you had to do as an actor in the movie Django. I know you had fun filming that. If you're watching this, I know you had fun. He had fun. Trust me, he had fun filming that movie. That was just such a great, because it was something that I don't think it was supposed to be as much of a comedy as it was. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be like more of a drama with like comedy kind of like Salt Bae in there, you know. I don't know why I made that face while doing it, but who cares? I do what I want. Anyway, that little sprinkle of comedy in there with you know, some sadness, you know, some upliftment, if that's a word. Likely not. But it was just a fun, enjoyable movie. And then the one that stole, like the shot that stole the cake, taking that glass and the frustration in your face, and being able to tell a story of 1,000 words with just the emotions and expressions. I keep pointing that out in certain actors, and I will keep pointing it out because it's something where naturally people can do that in a natural environment, but being able to replicate that in something where you know you're acting is very difficult to do. To do that unfiltered. Damn, that's the word I've been looking for. The unfiltered emotion that you feel when you're in a situation like that, and to show that impotent rage. If you know, you know. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you then either. But that rage, and you smash the glass on the table, you know what I'm saying? And then you go and you hit the with your blood. I mean, yo, you couldn't pay. Look, I promise, if I had to go to court and I had to be witness testimony, even if someone slid me a little bit of cash under the table, you know what I'm saying, to testify that that was not scripted, I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. The fact that that was improvised is so crazy. You cut yourself live, dog. This is a movie recording. You cut yourself live. It was so great. They left it in, and you just moved with it. It was crazy, and you were able to influence all the other actors to move with that scene. Boom. When I learned that that was an improvised scene, I was like, yo, that's crazy. And I know it's one of those movies that isn't typically on the list of an Oscar winner. That should have been an Oscar winning movie. By all means. That should have been an Oscar. Even if it was just best actor, okay? There's no reason you shouldn't have got an Oscar for that performance. That was so awesome. And then jumping straight into Inception. That's gotta be the most like brain twisted, like that stuff was like a fever dream mixed up with like drugs and like alcohol, and I don't know the taste of either, but I'm sure this is like it's gotta be like meth, something, and then like another like falling dream, and then mixed in with subconscious daydream. It was a total mind warp. Yeah, I thought I was finna say. Hey, keep it clean. Mind warp. Not mine. Nah, I'm just kidding. Gotcha. I gotta be goofy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have fun with these. If I'm having fun, I know you guys are having a good bowel movement. So, yo, stick with me. We gonna laugh. I promise. I promise we gonna laugh. But yeah, Inception was like a movie that was ahead of its time. I'm still stuck. I gotta lock in. Don't look at me like that. You're gonna make me lose it. Okay. But Inception was a movie that was so ahead of its time to be able to like dive into what people always question, and like, because everybody dreams at some point. Everyone has a dream, right, when they're sleeping, and then the questions that go unanswered, like, yo, why do I fall in my dream? It's crazy that your movie influenced additional studies into, the REM sleep cycle. And for those of you who didn't think that this big old head couldn't support a big old brain and be knowledgeable, well, I'm here to prove you wrong, because I know some of you watching this don't know what REM is. But I do, and I'm not finna tell you. Go study, read your books. Anyway, to be able to dive into that reality, real, re, I'll stop. Um, Reality of a dream, and then go into a dream inside of a dream, and then another dream inside of a dream, and then another dream inside of a dream, and then like also talking about the way time moves, right? In different realities, or even planes. You know where I'm brain, help me out. Hello, come on. Uh, Planes of reality. We'll just regurgitate a little bit there, and then universes, explaining different and what decisions in one world can influence. And it was just it was such a mind-boggling concept where you had to really. I feel like you guys intentionally made that movie to where you had to watch it twice or even three times to be able to catch on to some shit. That was minor slip up, but didn't say the whole word. We still be good. Please, YouTube, don't monetize me. All right. But anyway, to be able to like catch on to some of the story and break it down to where you could understand. And in the final scene with the top, no spoilers. If you haven't seen it already, go watch it. You know what I'm talking about. But that little top, what? Like, that is a fantastic way to end a movie. And I know it's been used a few times, but for this particular story, it's unique in its own way. Again, no spoilers, but man, all this to say, I have the utmost respect for you as well as an actor to act. Honestly, it'd be an honor. It'd be an honor to be able to act in something with you and get like little tips and nudges and a little bit of help and guidance on like my journey to the Oscar winner world, and you would be the perfect candidate, and it's you're just a remarkable person, you're very down to earth. I know I saw it when you were up for nomination. It's crazy how many times you've been up for a nomination and wasn't actually chosen, and then also times where you went without. Now, I don't have to remind you. We know how you felt. We saw it. We saw it. Another one of those. Could it have been performance? Could that have been another? No, I'm pretty sure that was real. But it was so awesome to finally see, you get what you deserve, and earn that award for such hard work. And again, it's shameful that it took that long. Shameful. It's shameful that it took that long. But glad that you were finally able to get that, because what an accomplishment, man. You absolutely deserved it. Now, we all know how these videos, start to make its, there's the story, the rising action, climax, falling action, English class, resolution, boom. What? Y'all thought I was slipping. I was. I forgot a little bit, but it's okay. Recovery, overload, boom, boom. Anyway, so resolution is, dog, hey, if you can help a brother out, a future Oscar winner, I'm calling it, name of Jesus, hey, holla at your boy. You know, if you could help me out by giving me the shot that I need, everybody's had their opportunity, that one opportunity, to do what you do and make it how you made it. I want to be able to take care of moms, pops. I want to take care of the lady. You know what I'm saying? Got to take care of the dog. Don't have a dog. Got to take care of the future dog. You know what I'm saying? The future kids. You know what I'm saying? But also to be able to say, hey, mom, dad, I did this. I beat the world. I won. I accomplished something. I became somebody. Because parents, they care about you. I know I'm drifting off a little bit, but hang with me. Parents, they love you. They always want what's best for you. Of course. We all know that. They want what's best for you, right? But it's always unilaterally and overwhelmingly that push to, hey, be something, do something that makes you money. There's that pressure, right? That pressure to, I gotta do something, and I gotta be a doctor or a surgeon, or I gotta be a computer analyst, or architectural engineer, or even just regular engineer, a scientific phenomena. We all have our own ways of making it and being what we want to be. And that dream that everyone tells you to follow when you're little seems like as soon as you hit high school, it's like, hey, this is the real world. Forget about all of that. We're going to cram you full of stuff that you don't need, like not how to do your taxes, which would have been very convenient. Shout out Wesley Snipes. Hey, all right, hey, that joke had to happen at some point. At some point, y'all leave me alone and leave Wesley because he did his time. All right, let me stop. But hey, Mr. DiCaprio, it'd be an honor, for you to honestly, even if you just comment on the video and don't do nothing, it'd be cool to even just chop it up with you, and maybe learn something, because there's always something to learn. There's always a way to improve, in the skills and the talent that you're given. I appreciate the talent that God gave me, but me trying to apply it and learn, it just makes you all the better, There are naturals, and then there's people who have the talent and have to build it, have to nurture it. And it would be remarkable if I got that opportunity. So give your boy a shot. And also, thank you guys for making it to the end of another video, of my shenanigans. And honestly, I really appreciate you guys' support. I'm seeing crazy numbers on views. And guys, I'm showing up. My videos are showing up a little bit earlier in the scroll feed. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good, to be up and coming like this. We're a few months in. This is something that had to develop over time. It took a little bit for me to dedicate, but I was like, yo, look, if I don't do it now, when I'm gonna do it? And you guys following me on this journey has been just so incredible, and seeing, what I'm doing gain traction. It's like the best feeling in the world. So thank you guys again for watching this video. Thank you for sticking with my annoying rear. Okay, I was expecting like the FBI to bust down my door or something. But, my annoying rear, and, and y'all just, hanging out with your boy, So thank you guys again. If you like this content, please, you already know what to do. But I'm going to remind you, leave a like for me. Throw a comment. Tell me what you think. Give me your thoughts. Do you think the movies that I chose, do you agree that Leonardo DiCaprio should have earned Oscars earlier in his career, if you say no, you're wrong. Everyone's free to have opinions. A good friend of mine told me this. Not all of them are going to be correct. So yes, feel free to put your opinion in the comments. Just know that you can still be wrong. So, tell me what you think. Throw a comment, and I'm gonna need that sub. No action this time. We're not going to hand gestures, none of that, because we got caught lacking last week. That was tough. But love you guys so much. See you again next week. Peace.